Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Shaza bin Suja, and now I would like to teach about quadratic function, specifically on how to draw the graph. Okay, quadratic function graph shaped like a cup, and if you find the coefficient of x is more than 0, and it will look like this, which it has a minimum point. But if the coefficient of x is less than 0, and then you have a maximum point which look just like this. Okay, next, the standard form of quadratic function, which is fx is equal to ax minus h squared plus k. And please take note that a must not equal to 0. Okay, so what is the vertex? The vertex is hk, and the symmetry is h is equal to x. And just like I said before, if the coefficient of x, which is a, less than 0, then it open downwards, or otherwise it open upwards. Okay, how to graph a quadratic function? First, you have to determine the coefficient of x to ensure it whether the parabola opens upward or open downwards. Okay, so the next step is to determine the vertex of parabola. So in order to determine the vertex of the parabola, you have to look at the h and k. And the third step is to find any intercept by replacing fx with 0 and solve the resulting quadratic equation for x to find the x-intercept. And the next is to find the y-intercept. So to find this y-intercept, you have to replace x with 0. Okay, and the last step, after you have done step 1 until 4, you have to plot the graph. You have to plot the intercept, the vertex, and connect all these points with a smooth curve, and it will shape like a cup. For example, let's try this exercise. Negative 2 x minus 3 squared plus 8. Okay, from the above equation, you have to find what is a, h, and k. As I told you before, if you compare the both equation, you can find that a is equal to negative 2, h is equal to 3, and k is equal to 8. So we follow the step. First, step 1, we must determine how the parabola opens. So we find a. So in this case, a is negative 2, which is less than 0, which means the parabola open downwards, which means again it has a minimum point. Next, to find the vertex, we just look at h and k. So in this case, the h and k is 3 and 8. Hence, the vertex is at coordinate 3, 8. Okay, step 3, you must find the x-intercept by substituting fx is equal to 0. So, after we done these steps, we can find that x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 5. So the x-intercepts are 1 and 5. Next, we find the y-intercept by substituting x is equal to 0. And then we found that fx is y-intercept is equal to negative 10. So we got all the x-intercept, vertex, y-intercept, symmetry, and then we can plot the graph. And this is your parabola now. So next we will learn about a new equation. Parabola whose equation is fx is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so the vertex is you can find by using this formula. Negative b over a for x, and you substitute that to find y. Okay, so step 1. You must find the coefficient of x, which is negative 1. And just like before, negative 1 means less than 0, which has maximum point, and the parabola opens downward. Yes. Next, step 2. Find the vertex. So the vertex is shown in the previous, this one. Yes, you can see that this is the vertex, and if you found the vertex for this equation, and you know that the vertex of the parabola is at 3, 7. Okay, step 3. Find the x-intercept by replacing fx with 0 in fx. So here is the x-intercept, 3 plus minus square root 7. So y-intercept, just replace x with 0 in the fx, and you will get y-intercept is equal to negative 2. Okay, now we found the y-intercept, x-intercept, vertex, and we can plot the graph very easily using all these points. So I have summarized the strategy to draw a graph for you. First, you must read the problem carefully and decide which quantity is to be maximized or minimized. Use the condition of the problems to express the quantity as a function in one variable. Rewrite the function in form of fx is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And the fourth strategy is calculate it using negative b over 2a, and if the coefficient is more than 0, then f has minimum point. If less than 0, then f has a maximum point. So the last step, after you have done step 1 until step 4, you can answer the question posed in the problem very easily. Thank you.